Okay, so doing this Jeep over here, and I get another motor in, and I buy all kinds of gasket kits and timing chain cover, or all the other gaskets and oil pump, water pump, oil pan. What else? Just all the gaskets in the front here. So, anyways, what I'm getting to is I put the wrong timing wheel on here. I bought the wrong kit. So, I ordered another wheel, and mind you, that I found this out after I tried starting it. Then I realized where I made a mistake after a bit more of investigation. But I did some research, and I heard some people saying that you can change this gear out without pulling all the timing cover and everything off of it, off the front. So I couldn't find any real instructions or a video or anything to that matter. So here I am. I'm going to do everybody a favor and show everybody how I did it. And this is actually not the motor. This is a test motor. The one I've got to do it on is on that motor. That's the good motor. This is a shop motor, just this one through rod. But I've been practicing on it to see if it's even doable to change this without pulling everything off, because I really don't want to go borrow a puller for the vibration dampener and pulley again. So where I'm at is right here, and I did a this is kind of like a mock-up test run to see if I can do it before I go pulling that apart again. So I was able to do it, and actually I was able to do it by myself, which I was really shocked. I thought I was gonna need some help. So you obviously pull this bolt out. And it goes there. Okay, and then you have to fashion a piece of wood as a slight wedge, and you want to cut it, and you want to make it, fashion it to about what the small end here is about what it's at right now, and then this bigger side, spread it out. You don't want to make it too steep or anything where you might break something, and if you're tapping it in there, whatever. But I just lightly tapped it in there. This wood right here is the one that I actually used, but it split when I was tapping it in there. But even though it split, it still worked just fine, But I'm going to do it again just to show you that it's doable. So chain's tight right there, really tight, pretty tight right there. You do get a little bit of wood into the motor. Try and clean the wood off as best you can. Get the wood little pieces off, sawdust off. But so what I did is I wedged it in between the chain as far as I could get it, and then kind of brace it against this far side of this outside of the block here to kind of support it and leave you room so you can get in here. But so hold it there, just lightly tap it in there. Doesn't have to go very far. You can feel. Yeah, you can see. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm gathering slack. Okay, looks to be somewhat supporting. I know this is not the right way to do it, but I really don't want to pull all that gasket stuff off the front and do it the right way. I'm kind of in a rush here. So once you've gathered up some slack, you can usually see it on the bottom part of the chain. This part usually stays pretty tight because this doesn't move. And once you get that, get your fancy dancy pipe wrench that you use to carefully put it on this there's a little thing here you can put it on. And then just slowly turn it until you get slack up on here on the top. And oh yeah, one crucial thing. Mark the chain where the little paint dot is too, so this is the right side. So where the right dot is, make a mark on the chain with something. I would recommend like not a marker because it might rub off, but like maybe a little scratch from a chisel or a screwdriver or something sharp. Put a little teeny scratch there so you know which mark to put the next one or whatever back on, or whatever you might be using this video for. But anyways, once you get a little tension on that, get this box out of my way, then you can pop that right off. Then you can let the tension off of the cam. Doesn't matter where it rolls to, you're going to reset it. Okay, so once you have your mark, make sure you have marked before you do what I just did. But take this. Let's see, how did I do it last time? I know you can do it. Let's see. Start at one end. It's kind of a puzzle, but like I said, it is doable, and that's why I'm making this video, to show that it is doable. So there it is, off. Beautiful. So yeah, I bought the wrong one. It's the 32-bit and I needed the 16. I'm an idiot. I'm a stupid face. So anyways, try not to bump your wood. That's why I put it against the metal here. So, you know, if it does get bumped, it just gets bumped right into that. It won't disturb, you know, my wedge in there. So anyways, you got this all. You want to try and kind of clean up what wood you can, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really too worried about it on this motor, since this motor threw a rod. But okay, so wheel back on. Make sure there's nothing in there. Foul you up when you go to put it back together. Alright, so you want to about's where it's gonna go, and then just gently try not to disturb your wedge. And it's kind of a pain in the butt to figure the puzzle out, but it's totally doable, so don't get too discouraged too fast. I was a little nervous when I attempted it. I was scared I was gonna mess everything up, but it was actually really easy. Oh, just resetting this cam, because I lined that dot back up with that mark. I'm just resetting the cam to the keyway here, and it's set. And that's how you do it without pulling the whole cover off the front. Where did my bolt go? There it is. So it is doable if you make the mistake I did and you seal it all up inside and then make it all look pretty and nice, and you forgot you mistakenly ordered the wrong wheel or kit. Then that's how you fix that without tearing the whole front apart or ripping the whole front of the Jeep apart again. So anyways, or Durango or whatever you might have that might have this motor. But it is doable. That's the main thing.